Yeah, move a bit to the left.
Left, where left?
Yeah,
Yes,
go,
left.
Oh, no, go come back to the right.
Why?
Come back. Oh no, go back to the left. Have you ever experienced this? So this is very common in the design industry. I'm sure if you're a graphic designer, you will have experienced this. Have you ever experienced anything like that?
Mr. Genius.
Huh?
Yes, of course. If you're in like design industry, if you are specifically if you're a designer, then of course you
Yeah,
experience.
clients will often tell you to move things around.
I
Right?
do that myself too.
Okay. Well, welcome again to Something or Nothing. Today we will be discussing these kind of things, like the design, like trends,
So
like
the shift of design,
the shift in
support,
design. Yeah, exactly.
AI, I think so.
Yeah, this issue that we experience when working with clients, where they're asking us to make like micro changes. It's actually something like relatively new because
Are
if
you
you
throwing shade?
no, I'm not. Oh, but something that happens, and like a lot of designers will agree with me that they would experience this kind of like revisions. That's why there in the industry there is like this kind of limit on how many revisions like people will put in the scope of like a project, right?
Yes.
So this is actually something kind of relatively new in the industry because it's has become so easy to make small changes like that because of all the tools that we have available now. But if you go back like 100 years, if you make a error in print, like you make a typo error and you print out like thousands of pamphlets,
Yeah.
like there's no way you can like undo. I mean, you probably will need to spend a lot of money to fix that error because
So I wonder like previous in the old days, how do people like asking you for change if it's already printed out? Like besides paying more money.
yeah, I mean the this would be like before there were like a lot of more like people involved in like making sure everything is like correct and like approved before you actually go to production because going to production is like a very big endeavor because before when like printing was available, but making graphic designs and like um posters, like you had there was much more like effort into like producing these things. Like now you can go to a printing press, like there's thousands of them, like you can just send it online to like a printing press and you can get your designs for like very cheap.
Okay, good.
Okay, okay.
And I mean, like even nowadays, if you like asking for change after printing, it's also costing
Yeah,
money.
yeah,
So
of
there's
course.
no different. Like
But the cost like of like the
printing is cheaper,
yeah, it's way cheaper now because like the
more
technology
available.
more available. Also, like previewing designs is way more accessible now because we everybody has like a monitor. Like you have a screen everywhere where you can view the design before you actually print it out, right? But before, like in the 1920s, like who has a monitor, right? Like nobody is gonna have a computer at home that they can view the design.
By the way, how long have you been in this industry?
Like design and stuff.
Yeah, creative industry in general.
Um, like if you count like my education and stuff, I think about like more than 10 years, like 10, 13 years probably.
Well, that's a very long time, huh? So since you've been in this industry for a very long time, more than 10 years, can you share us like a few good and bad experiences you encounter for the last 10 years? That maybe something good for us to, well, for viewers to learn.
Good and bad things that happened in the design industry in the last 10 years.
Yeah, based on your experience.
I mean, there's a lot of things that happened. Um, and there wasn't like a big shift when I was studying. Actually, a big shift for design going from like with like the invention of like usability and experience design. I'm more focused in that like that field, and that the whole industry grew. And like now you have like in every company like that has like online presence, like apps or websites, like platforms, they usually will invest in like hiring a specific role, like a usability expert or multiple usability or UI experts to help them like make something that's enjoyable for the end user, instead of focusing solely on like making like maximum profits, and like only designing features that will bring in more profit. They also like invest in like designers that make it more enjoyable for like users. And the negative side of this is you get like people that like target or create like experiences that keep you like sucked in the app. For instance, like social media apps,
Yeah,
their main goal is to keep you on the app as long as possible, right? Because that's how they will earn their money. The more people view ads, the more money they will earn. So like you get like these people that create interfaces and like make designs or like develop algorithms that like keep you engaged in that thing, and then it becomes detrimental to your like mental health, as well as like the longer you spend time on like social media apps or like other apps. it's
so
it's not only social media apps, like games also, like games and game design also, like the main focus is to keep you engaged and like stimulated as long as possible. I think this kind of, you know
you think they're being, in your opinion, I think you think it's ethical the way they're doing. You know the nature of it already, like there's point of view, perspective. They create something, they also expect to earn something in return too, right? But in your opinion, you think it's an ethical way to still continue doing that?
I think it should be like approached like balanced. It should not be, you should not create something like for the sole purpose of creating something addictive. I think that's like the bad approach. Like, having the mentality of I want to keep people like on my platform for as long as possible, and like anything that goes against that is bad, and I will not implement it. I think that's a bad approach. There are actually some games that like implement features where even though you're online, like the game will still continue and like things will evolve. And I think this gives like an extra aspect to the game. So like you don't need to be like inside of the game, like playing the game for the game to continue like happening. So like things will still develop in the game. I think this is a like interesting concept.
Uh, Let me cut you a bit. Let's say they still doing this social media and then to like make sure that you come to the platform or stay as long as you can. But let's say they convert like the content mainly about education, so to educate you, even though you stay longer on the app, but it's all about like learning, educating, content rather than like fake news or some.
You're talking about Duolingo?
No, I'm not. And like social media in general, right? Let's say it's like they change the shift the idea. It's not just only so purposely like getting you on the app and stay as long as you can, and that doesn't care about the contents. But this time they care about the content, but still having the mentality that to keep you as long as you can. Like they can.
No, I don't think that's a good approach actually. So even though like it's educational and like the content like shifts to be like enriching for your brain, I guess, I still don't think the focus should be like to keep you on the app like as long as possible. The like if you have the focus set on that, that's the wrong approach in my opinion.
Since you're talking about mention Duolingo, what do you think about their design, their marketing?
Yeah, it's great.
team?
They have like a really good team, and like they have a unique approach on like with all the animations that they do, and like creating an app that's like intuitive and fun to use and engaging. Though I also feel they like implement like a lot of features that like keep you stimulated and like keep you coming back to the app. For instance, the daily challenges that the streak, which they focus a lot on, like because the streak actually helps them like rank higher because you open the app every day, right?
Yeah.
And it keeps you engaged, and then like that metric also like determines on like the Play Store and the App Store how high your app will get.
So you think this is the negative side that they should not continue doing it?
So the idea of Duolingo, like teaching you like new languages, I think that's a very good like initiative. I think it's very like beneficial. I think the focus should be on that, and not on like how can we rank our app the highest. But
yeah.
now the initiatives that they do, like with the streak and stuff, I feel like the initiative that those things is not like to like keep you learning. It's to like rank higher on like platforms. So I don't think that's
But they also keep like the learners like interesting, like fun.
yeah, those are good things. I'm not
I mean, something that you put out in the public, it's always come with like pros and cons.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Something like that, right? So, okay, besides the shift of what like design and that you mentioned, is there anything else like related to maybe as you see right now with the advancements of artificial intelligence? You think it's going to the points that it's very helpful with the design, or you still thinking it needs a lot more work?
So I think as a tool, artificial intelligence is kind of useful. It can like help you generate ideas like really fast because it like right now the way they train it is like on like all the available resources that we have. And there's like a lot of designs and like styles that you can utilize to get inspiration from AI by generating like a lot of different things very fast. Like it helps you with the ideation process, but like using AI solely to create new things and like use that as the end product, I don't think it's the correct approach.
I feel like I'm talking about this from my experience, right? So since I exposed myself to AI, I feel like my brain is
You
getting
expose yourself to AI.
no.
What?
What
What you like?
I
You
immerse myself.
what? Yeah? You immerse yourself.
Yeah,
You utilize AI.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like my brain is not working as like creative as
Because
before.
you rely too much on AI now.
I feel like something like that too. Because
That's,
okay,
let me cut you. I
okay.
think it's the same thing as like us going from like memorizing everything that we get taught in school to utilizing Google. You know, before you had to learn everything by heart. Like anything that you know right now, you need to like memorize it and keep it in your brain at all times. Like before we had Google, right? And then we have Google, and then the way we think it shifts because we have access to all the knowledge like available in the world, like almost all the knowledge by just Googling it, right? So the way we think is like shifts from like memorizing everything to knowing what to search for. And now it kind of shifts again to like knowing what to search for to knowing what to ask for, because you ask the AI to generate something for you, right? So
But
like
even though you ask the AI to generate something for you, I still feel like I'm not using my own brain at its fullest capacity, and then it feels like it's already like freeze some part of it that I could like, let's say for example, in my opinion, so I'm experienced. So my skill would be in creating content, right? So I used to work in the media company. So my main role is to always come up with ideas for content, creating something creative and new all the time. And I used to like able to create something all the time. And I used to tell you too, like, okay, creating content is easy. I can just look around and I already creating ideas, right? But since now I'm relying on AI too much, I still can think of it, but I mean, I take a lot more time without the AI, with the help of the AI. But with the AI, of course, I can generate it faster because with the help.
do you think like if do you think that because you utilize AI and you get ideas way faster, now that without using it, you get ideas, but you get it slower? Do you think it's because with AI you get it a lot faster? Or?
No, I compare to my previous self.
So you get it slower.
AI.
Okay.
Like before,
But
it used
do
to
you
take me
think-
like an hour to create, let's say, 5 contents. Now 1 hour is the same. I will probably 1 or 2
But with AI, how many do you get then?
in 1 hour.
Yeah.
Like many.
How many?
I don't know. As long as you have like 50, 100,
50.
whatever.
So you
But
you get a
okay.
lot more with AI.
But with AI, of course, you need to refine it too.
Yeah.
Because some ideas very
It's not.
genetic.
It's not. You're not gonna get like the end product. Like not. You could create like a system. There are people that like really focusing heavily on like creating a fully automated AI system where they like just tell the AI, okay, this is the style I want, and then like they get like, for instance, there's some YouTube channels that like fully AI generated. They generate the script for the YouTube video with AI, and then they generate the video using AI. They generate the voice with AI. So like it's fully automated. And you could do that, but I don't think it's like it's gonna be engaging for on the long term. I don't think. And I think it will get oversaturated very quickly, this kind of content as well.
Yeah.
And then it's not.
I could already tell if like some brands they put out like content and even the caption like written out. I can already tell it's AI.
Yeah,
because I've been working with AI on like use AI and asking it to generate content or caption. So I like can already tell, but not like 10 out of 10, but maybe like 5 or 6 out of 10. I can already tell it's like.
The thing is that like nowadays it's a very like a hot topic because you know, with ChatGPT and everything, and they make a big innovation in it. But we actually already had like kind of AI things in the industry. For instance, like Photoshop has content aware fill, which also uses an algorithm to like come up with like new like parts in like a design and like cover up like or extend like some areas. They're already utilizing it. Google also has AI. The search algorithm, it like has a very big complex algorithm that like the focus is to give you the correct content or like correct information when you search for it. So we already had like AI actually like in a lot of different tools. But now it's more being talked about because of like, you know, the chat GPT kind of things like now, and like the mid journey kind of things, like generative AI is kind of new. So a lot of people talking about, but I think it's just a tool and you should use it as a tool and like not
rely
on it too much. And for you, if you feel like, you know, you're getting less creative, maybe you should stop.
Yeah, I do. When I feel like I'm using like ChatGPT, for example, and like gave me some like very generic on like fucked up content, I would just stop it and try to think it myself.
Yeah.
I think like sometimes you would ask me like, I ask you like, oh, how can you write this for me and stuff? Because I wanted the authentic like human touch on it, right? And then you always revert back to ChatGPT because I already tried ChatGPT. They like give me like very AI caption.
This is where like the new like generation of people that know how to prompt, they will win out.
Okay, the prompt thing. Okay, we talk about this too because even you try already. We try together, right? You know like better prompt than me. You know how to prompt better than me. Right?
This is like a skill that you need to develop. Even Googling is a skill. It's something you learn over time.
It still is like identity. Is like their DNA of the AI that is like when it's come out, there has to be like a bit of DNA of the AI attached to it. So it still feel like very AI. Or sometimes maybe the way I write the content or come up with the caption is my old way. But when asking the thing, the ChatGPT, and I read out as like very grammarly, how to say it, correct grammars. Because I always
you want to use the improper grammar.
No, or like the text. They like use the word like fancy words and stuff. Which I normally
actually like improper grammar or like spelling mistakes. Some design studios, they actually do it on purpose. You know why?
Yeah.
You know why?
For them to like focus on it and then share about it, talk about it.
Yeah. So because it's like engaging, and then people see the mistake in the grammar, and they're like, oh, you spelled this wrong, and then they talk about it, and they're like, how can this agency like miss this mistake? But it's like crazy like engagement, and like people start talking about it, and then it go viral.
But this thing is not works for everybody, yeah. And I'm carefully using it because if you use too much, then it's gonna bring down your own brand.
If you make too many mistakes, then of course it's gonna be like.
But once in a while, right? You always like 9 out of 10 is already correct, right? Proper, but one time, then do it.
Yeah.
Don't do like 5. It's not great, right?
Let's go back a bit, and maybe we can talk about some like shifts in design. You know, so like there's been like design is kind of relatively new in the world. I don't think it's like artistry has been around for like many years, right? Like doing anything like it requires some form of design, like even making a pot or like a cup or, you know, like cave paintings, like even that, like
Even like the way we speak, right? Like public speaking is the art of
the art of speaking.
yeah.
It
It's
can also be
everywhere.
designed, yes, of course. So like there's like many architecture, you have interior design nowadays, like a lot of different fields. And like how did we come up like in this situation where we're doing like graphic design?
Mm.
Do you know like when it started, like with what it started?
No.
Have you any interest in it? Do you care about the history or like where it started, or do you think it's interesting? Or
I saw some like video on TikTok talking about like the father of design or something.
oh, industrial design?
Yeah, maybe industrial design. But yeah, and then I learned some principle from him and stuff. But for like graphic design, no, I don't.
How important do you think like the theory in design and like the principles of design that
Building the
you see
principle of designs, it's like you building a house that you need a concrete like
foundation?
structure, yeah, foundation to meet it properly. You can still design, but without a principle, you can already tell like okay, like the house without the like good foundation is gonna be like wobbly,
Yeah.
and if something's like hidden, it's gonna like fall easily.
And like there's a lot of like educations that like teach graphic design, like do you think they should focus a bit on the history of design, like where it started, like where it's going and stuff like that?
I think it's a good thing and for education to get people to know where is this come from. It's a good information to share. Um, of course, everything when we start, we always have to look back in the past and then appreciate it and then see how we can incorporate it or innovate it. Like they say, preserve and innovate at the same time. So yeah,
Do you ever like when you have to design something, you go back in history and see like what other people did? Do you think
history. I get inspiration
yeah,
from
you get
other
inspiration?
designer,
Yeah.
but not like go back to like years ago. Just I go to Pinterest or Behance or like maybe scrolling on Facebook and stuff.
So do you think it's more important nowadays to like take inspiration from current trends, or do you think when you design something, you should try to design it in a way that would be kind of timeless?
Mm. I think it's a good idea. You can also look at the current trends, but it's not necessary. I advise you to like follow it all the time, follow the trends, because as you know, it's the trends, right? Because it's always end like an amount of week
Yeah.
or like a year or so, right? So it's not a great thing that you always keep up with the trend. I mean, if you're like good at it, you can also do if it's like you're the kind of designer that your skill is to keep up with the trend, right? But another way is, like you said, it's better to follow the timeless design that be able to appreciate even like 10 years or like 50 years later, you know?
And I think that depends like on what thing that you're design. Like if you're making a logo, you should
Oh, yeah.
try to make it like as timeless as possible, so you don't need to redo your logo like every year when the trend changes, right? But if you're doing like social media posts, or you're creating a video that's gonna be published for on like TV or something like that, then you can follow the trend because it's like in and people will enjoy watching that.
Anyway, I was asked by our producer, asking, like people saying that AI is going to take over the job.
The creative industry or like all jobs. Yeah, I think this idea exists like even when like machines were replacing people in the factories, there was a lot of talk that all the machines, they're gonna take over all the manufacturing jobs, and which is in a sense it is true. Like a lot of machines took over. Before, all the jobs used to be like in agriculture because we need food to survive, right, as humans. But then like tractors and like all these agriculture machines came about, and most of the jobs disappeared that used to be in agriculture. But those people that used to do those jobs, they shifted into doing other jobs. And
So in a sense, it's agree to disagree.
I mean, it will replace a lot of jobs that exist right now, because now like one person can do the job of many different like people that exist in the industry. And as time advance like goes forward and technology improves, um, like some roles, they will disappear and new roles will appear. Like prompt engineer is now a new role. It did not exist before we had like all these LLM models. In my opinion, like some jobs will disappear, but I don't think that's necessarily bad. things like moving a design left and right. I think this kind of I think this kind of thing, like as a designer, I don't want to do that. If I can have an AI do that, then yeah, sure, why not? Like if a client is asking me to move like a change,
Yeah.
there's an apple in the design and they want to change it to a banana, and I can ask a AI to like change it for me, that instead of me photoshopping it in. Like, why would I not want to? Like, yeah, of course, go ahead, do it. Like,
Yeah.
I don't want to do it. So some roles, yeah, of course, they will change, but you need to change with it.
Yeah.
Every single time this big like shift in the industry happens in any industry, like people that don't change with it, they fall behind and eventually they like lose at the end. So you need to like move with the time.
It's like the people that do like photo touch up or like do some Photoshop stuff in. Because right now the advancements of Photoshop, right? The what is it called?
Generative
AI, right? Because it's like so good. But I mean, you have to like be good at prompting as well.
Okay, so in my opinion, like some of these people that do this kind of stuff, they will still exist. Even nowadays, you still have people that hand make like baskets or like pottery. Even though like you can buy like pottery in IKEA for like very cheap, right? Some people still prefer to go and buy it from like a handmade, like
Yeah.
a artisan person, right?
It depends on industry or on products.
Yeah,
Because like a handmade product, like you said,
yeah.
they would appreciate more and like give higher price if it's
Yeah,
handmade.
and like AI generated designs, even though they mimic some like artists and they mimic some like design styles, like when you get it from like the person that's known for it and the person that like spent his like entire career developing that technique, it's still gonna be of higher quality. It's like almost on level, but it's not on level. And people that really appreciate the artist, they will still go for the artist instead of you know if they can afford it, of course. If they cannot, then they go with the AI. I think, yeah.
So
With that, let's look at some.
let's go with the another segment that we talk about.
Yeah.
Real or fuck
Okay.
it.
And-
That's a new segment that will be prepared by our producer.
Yeah, so we have no idea. Like we're gonna see some stuff, and like we have no idea if
So,
it's gonna be real or
I
not.
think she's gonna show us some picture and then for us to guess is it AI,
Or not.
AI or not. Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see if we can actually tell. Because you earlier said you can tell when something is AI made, right? With the text and stuff.
I said like 5 out of 10, not like 10 out of 10.
So you can kind of guess or not.
Sorry, from the AI.
Oh man, let me.
You can read.
Okay, I can. Yeah. Okay. Damn.
This is very like unique thing. I don't think there's a lot of
What do you think?
I think it's real. Like someone made this, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Oh no! What the hell?
It went viral, but it's AI.
Oh no! It looks very unique though. Like it's
Thought it's real. Will support it until she said it AI. People were so mad.
Oh, what the hell? But the mouth though, it's like
but like for me, this is like a very unique thing. I would think like AI does not have like the reference to create something like this. But I'm very impressed.
okay. Next. What the hell?
You very sneaky with the choices, huh? I think
It's AI.
AI. Oh no!
Bro.
You want to know the artist? They had put
Yeah, yeah. What the hell?
artist.
They like trick us.
But I feel like the quality of this is like throwing me off a bit. Maybe the real image is like a better quality or no?
The digital artist.
Oh,
Pick the style.
okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Next, huh?
But are we looking at the same things? Okay.
Yeah. I think this is Real.
I'm gonna say.
A real
I'm
artist
gonna
made
say
this.
fuck it. Yes, yes, yes.
What the fuck?
Yes, yes. I know how she said it though. I guess so. Like for me also, like I would not say this. But is this like purely AI or this is like touch up? Like is the artist like they modify it
I got it from a good comeback key AI.
solely AI?
Yeah.
Oh, impressive. That's really good stuff though.
I thought it's like she's gonna throw me off with like already the two previous poster, and this one she's like gonna show the real one to throw us off again. Okay.
This
Oh my god, I don't know what is what anymore. This is very high detail, no? What you think?
can you let me see that? Then This is gonna be fuck it.
I said the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, it's because the hands. I know of the hands. AI very
Oh yeah, the hand
Yeah.
here. Yeah. Oh yeah.
that AI is very like right now it's getting better though. Like it's gonna
Oh
be even more
God.
difficult to tell in the future.
Okay, next. What the fuck? What the fuck is this?
I feel like this is gonna be real, but I'm not. I'm gonna say real. This like
Huh. I'm gonna say it real too.
oh this like this in the middle part, you know, this really threw me off.
Usually AI it has no like big tension. It will have like the balls.
Yeah, I because AI usually like the
Yeah.
online like available ones. You can do it with Stable Diffusion if you download like the AI model and stuff, but usually they filter out this kind of stuff.
Yeah. They want it to be clean.
Yeah.
Next. Oof.
Okay, can I see what you're looking at?
This is very also
I'm gonna
high
say
detail
AI.
too.
I'm gonna say AI.
I'm gonna say it's real.
Really?
Artist.
Oh, I because I see like some like artifacts in front of the mouth, and usually when AI produces things, it's always like with artifacts.
Hmm.
So I guess I'm not as good as I thought. So many mistakes already.
Okay, next one. Oosh, this is very disturbing. Yeah. Eesh. Oh my god. What you think? What you think?
You go first. I've been first like so many
It's
times
like
already.
fading stuff. Is AI can do this?
Are you sure?
No.
Yeah, they can.
I don't know. I'm gonna say it's real.
I'm gonna say it's real too. Yeah.
Eh? Ah. Okay, next one.
Architecture.
Architecture. This is like something exists in the real world. Oh.
It's weird enough that it might exist in my opinion. So I'm gonna say because architects they really like doing very weird stuff. So I'm gonna say it's real.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's real too.
It's by Gaudi.
Oh, it's very.
But what is this
It-
about? What is this statue about?
He's you should check out like he does.
Next one. Oof. The
I'm
detail.
gonna say fuck it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say fuck it too because the detail here. Some detail here.
Felix by that.
Oh no! But like I don't like the windows are not aligned. It's weird.
Like this is like I don't know. Maybe the quality
I know
of the picture.
I know the architect like she said, but
Hmm.
and this is kind of like the style that she usually does, but Like I don't know where the mirrors are like not aligned.
Maybe that's why it's weird of an architect,
Okay.
and that's also included.
Next.
Okay, next one. Oh, I'm gonna say this is fake.
Can I see?
Yeah. Cause the surrounding it doesn't look like real to me.
But it can be like an artist that they took a picture and then like created like a 3D model and
Oh yeah.
put it in the scene.
Oh yeah, maybe.
I'm gonna say
I say it's mine is
I'm
real.
gonna say it's real.
It's reals too.
Yeah.
Eh.
Oh, it's an actual real like physical object. Oh wow.
Where is it?
In Yugoslavia,
Yugoslavia does not exist.
it's former Yugoslavia. It's Serbia now.
Okay. There's a lot of countries. Oh, okay. It looks very interesting, very scary actually.
Hmm. Okay. Another architecture.
Is there any furniture inside?
No. A reflection of something.
I'm gonna say it's fake.
It could be a painting too, no? Yeah, I'm gonna say it's fake too. Yeah.
I don't like the inside, the interior. It was like a weird, like circular, like something.
No, I see the mirror thing. It does not. It's like a reflection of something that is like it's supposed to be a reflection of a skies, you know. But what is
But
this
you
thing?
can see like the inside. There's like some sort of structure inside, but it's very weird.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. And this too. Okay, let's go to another one. Yep.
This is Rihanna.
No.
May I zoom out?
The thing is cover.
Let me see. I'm gonna say fucking.
I'm gonna say it's real.
Real. It's very cool to see.
But the arms are like Slender Man. How can you have?
Fashion for sure. She will wear like
Very nice sleeves. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got confused. I got confused with that. I thought the AI was trying to hide the hand.
Let's go to another one. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's real.
It's real, yeah, it's real. What the heck? It looks so good, no?
Oh no,
The
we
face
failed.
is
We
so-
failed. We failed both horribly.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to the last one. Last one, okay.
Another fashion shoot.
Another fashion suit,
Yeah.
yeah.
Zoom in on the hand. Zoom in on
The leg, bro. No, wearing shoe or what? The hand is perfect.
the.
But like the
Audience. Look at the audience.
yeah, the audience legs is there. I'm gonna say it's real.
Real.
But why is the leg like the toe? Maybe
She's wearing a shoe.
Oh. Okay. You want more? One more?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
I think we already proved that we cannot really tell if it's AI or not. So don't believe anything I said.
Okay.
With that, I mean, you wanna close out?
I mean, so that's conclude, right? Conclude.
I think I don't know which one of us like got more
I
correct.
think you got more. I think.
Yeah, that's right.
We'll count it out. But yeah, comment down below if you like participate in this. You know, pause the video before we answering the question. It is right or wrong, right? So
Yeah.
let's see how many you got.
Yeah, let us know if you guys can tell if it's real or not. Because I had very for me it was very difficult to tell. Yeah.
Yeah. If especially our producer is very tricky on this one.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Thank you.
thank you guys for tuning in for this episode. See you next episode. Bye bye. Oh my god. How long was it?
20-ish plus 80. I think 40 minutes.
Round it up.